Pinellas County, Florida, $2.1 million worth of cocaine snatched by the Florida Drug Trafficking Unit. A police officer in charge is County Sheriff Bob Gualtieri. The boy ain't playing. Along with Special Agent in charge Mark Dabina, found that this guy named Daniel Pinellas and 3 and 8 others were arrested for drug trafficking in Pinellas, Florida. Stay tuned. Check this out. Got him. Say they was hauling it with one cab, the truck, and then they would have another one on the back of that, and then they would have a guy following them. But the empty one was full of drugs.
Everybody, I'm Pinellas County Sheriff Bob Gualtieri, and with me here today is Florida Department of Law Enforcement Special Agent in Charge Mark Dabina. And we're here today to announce the arrest of several individuals and the dismantling of a Pinellas County-based drug trafficking organization. This organization, and it's one of those things, I guess, as they say, you can't make it up, is headed by a person by the name of Daniel Pinellas. Although he spells it differently, and he spells his last name Pinales. Pinellas is 35 years old, and he has a criminal history involving arrests for multiple felonies. Pinellas has many ties to Pinellas County, but he currently lives in Brandon over in Hillsborough County. Pinellas was arrested Saturday night and charged with cocaine trafficking. Also charged with cocaine trafficking were 3 people from El Paso, Texas. Jesus Guadalupe Chan Morales, with a date of birth of May 25th, 1990. Joaquin Enriquez, date of birth 8/3/2005. And Arturo Carlos, date of birth 6/10/1994. In addition, we arrested several Pinellas County residents who are part of this cocaine trafficking organization. And they are Tyler Green. He is charged with 4 counts of trafficking in cocaine. Brian Higgins, 8 counts of trafficking in cocaine. Brian Varner, 8 counts of trafficking in cocaine. Cody Dent, 1 count of trafficking in cocaine. And Ryan Sturgis, 1 count of trafficking in cocaine. For the past several years, we've been investigating Daniel Pinellas and his drug trafficking organization. We learned as a result of other cocaine trafficking cases that Daniel Pinellas was obtaining multiple kilograms of cocaine from a source of supply outside of Florida and distributing that cocaine to many different people within Pinellas County. We conducted several investigations, including 3 wiretap investigations of people who were obtaining cocaine from Daniel Pinellas in order to uncover the full nature and scope of these drug distribution activities. These investigations have been jointly conducted by the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office and the Florida Department of Law Enforcement under the state's Safe Funding Initiative. While we arrested several individuals during these prior investigations, we are unable to establish probable cause to arrest Daniel Pinellas. In about April of this year, the investigation revealed that Pinellas was obtaining multiple kilograms of cocaine from a source of supply in El Paso, Texas. We learned that cocaine was being transported in truck tractors. The tractors consisted of 1 operable tractor that was towing 2 other tractors. The tow tractors were props, and they were props to hide the cocaine and the real reason that the tractors were moving between El Paso and Florida. The tractors are those behind me, which we seized on Saturday night, and I'll talk more about what led to that seizure in a minute. We determined that one of the tractor drivers was Arturo Carlos, who I mentioned that we arrested, and he's from El Paso.